welcome to the Big Breakfast. Do you know what? It's Tuesday the 13th of July. I'm Johnny Vaughan. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning. And every day this week we are going Star Wars crazy.
Why are you shouting?
Because I'm excited.
Okay.
Because we got big names from the Phantom Menace on every day this week.
And do you know what? Every day this week, today being one of those days, as we play Star Wars in the Rise. Yes! One lucky person will realise their dream and become their favourite Star Wars character.
And today that person is Lawrence Eustace!
Come in here, Lawrence. Morning, welcome to the show, Lawrence. Thank you very much. Lawrence, what do you do for a living?
I'm a turkey packer.
OK, tell us a little about your character.
My character appears in all the 3 Star Wars films doing Darth Vader's dirty work.
Oh, do you know what, Lawrence? Please, put us out of our misery.
Well,
tell us which character you're going to play.
This morning, John, I'm going to be a stormtrooper.
A stormtrooper! Off you go, please, Lawrence! Ladies and gentlemen, he's a stormtrooper. Now, as ever, the stormtrooper has a thankless and dangerous task to perform. Lawrence, please, give me the cards. Thank you very much indeed. And still to come on this morning's Big Breakfast. Hey! In a couple of minutes, we'll be running numbers for the chairman of the board with some Frank Sinatra vital statistics.
At 7:15, Sean from 5 gives us the high notes of tonight's TV in the route to midnight.
Plus, we'll be talking to one of the biggest stars from the Phantom Menace. Yes, we brought Liam Neeson down to Earth and put him in our shed.
At 7:25, you get the chance to win an incredible collection of Star Wars goodies. Our entire Star Wars shrine is up for grabs. Thank you to Lawrence Eustace, everybody, as a stormtrooper. Now let's go over to our own intergalactic news gatherer in a universe far, far away. And it's me and Gail with the Big Breakfast news and weather.
There are things I cannot do. I cannot watch while people suffer. I cannot sit when something must be done. I cannot judge those who are different. There are things I cannot do. Run, hide, ignore. There are things I cannot do, but there are certainly things I will do.
OK, that is still all to come this week. I know it's hard to believe. OK, joining me now is a man who's been Rob Roy, Michael Collins and Oscar Schindler. He's now playing a Jedi Master in the new Star Wars movie. It's the one, the only, ladies and gentlemen, Liam Neeson. Morning, Liam. Excellent to have you down here. OK, now...
Great to be in the shed.
It's lovely to be in the shed, isn't it? You were saying, just before we started, you were just saying how much you love the smell.
I know, the smell of wood. My dad used to have a shed similar to this with canaries, because he shoot canaries.
Oh, nice.
And he would sit with a cigarette going. And these birds would all answer him, you know? And I used to sit and watch him, watch the birds, and say, wow, they are really intimate.
Just smoking with the canaries.
Nice.
That's a very manly scene that a young Liam Neeson observed. Yeah. OK, you play the Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn, as in gin and tonic.
As in gin and tonic,
yeah.
In the movie. How do you approach the character of a Jedi Master, and how did you feel when you found out you were going to be a Jedi Master?
Oh, that's a big question. How did I feel? It was great. I like that old samurai kind of...
It is quite samurai, isn't it?
And also like those early marshals in the Wild West, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of regulators. So it was kind of like... It was nice to kind of play a cowboy in space.
But that samurai thing, I think that's sort of closer to the sort of Jedi thing in terms of that honor code.
The honor code and the kind of wisdom and sense of humility, and yet having a kind of a wonderful inner strength.
So did you research it by looking at lots of old kind of Kira Kurosawa films?
Yeah, I did actually, yeah.
No, it's a good excuse to watch them, they're classics.
And a lot of westerns.
And a lot of westerns, which are my 2 favourite films.
Like Shane, I thought my guy was very like Shane.
Do you know, we've got our patented Star Wars family tree right here. I know it's already caught you, right? So can you just explain how you fit into the Star Wars story? You've got your graphic there, which we can stick on in the Qui-Gon Jinn. There we go.
Okay, well, he's Yoda. The red line goes there. The green goes here, sir. We're going to approach from here, and there's old Liam there, sir.
There's old Liam there, sir. What's the red line indicate? The red line is...
Danger.
It says enemy. Why enemy there?
You know, I was so bad at there's a name for it. What is it? It's not pie graph. That's something different.
It's, what's the word?
Tree,
for it?
is it?
Tree. It's a
Tree. You sure?
So you're with Yoda. You work with. Well, you spend most of the time actually with the young Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's my governor.
He's the governor there. Yeah, the green relates down to ally.
I mean,
there.
I should be here.
You should be there.
But that's the next movie.
Yeah, that's the next. That's the one they're not telling us.
The next movie, I'm here. I started off here.
It's called Qui-Gon Jinn, the governor.
The governor.
Intergalactic governor. So like Lenny McLean in space. So you got that, and you spent a lot of time with Ewan McGregor. How was it working with Ewan? Because nearly all your scenes are with him.
Yeah. Well, a few of them. He's my apprentice, called a Padawan. I'm serious. He's called a Padawan.
When you approach this, that's what I mean. All these names go on and stuff.
Now, when George said, so Liam, Ewan's your Padawan, I went. And Ewan looks at me and goes,
I don't know either.
Trainee? Yes, okay, now I've got it. So I train him in the martial arts and the Jedi kind of code of honor.
Do you know what? We're going to have a look at you now in all your Jedi finery.
Right.
Here we go.
Don't center on your anxieties, Obi-Wan. Keep your concentration here and now where it belongs.
But Master Yoda said I should be mindful of the future.
But not at the expense of the moment. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
Yes, Master. How do you think this trade viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demands?
These Federation types are cowards. The negotiations will be short.
Yes! Oh! You do well. Oh! Unquestionably, you are the man. Okay, here's a quote from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if my career is on a slippery slope at the speed of light, I will never be at a Star Wars convention. Can we discuss that?
Did I say that?
Yeah, apparently. I can't. They often make them up.
Did I say that? Yeah, I just, I don't see myself at these conventions, no. Not because I have anything against conventionees, but I just want to keep something of the Alec Guinness mystique.
Yes.
You know?
See, actually, you have tremendous
Instead of going answering questions, yeah, I'm 6'4". Oh, it was good fun working with George.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lightsaber is quite heavy.
Okay, that's 6, 7, 9. 6, 7, 8, and 9 go out. So there we go. Okay, well, you've answered all those questions.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's...
I mean, is that often a weird thing about being part of Star Wars? About this, people are just obsessed with it. They're not like fans of any other movies at all. I mean, what sort of problems that
Not
create?
everyone, but there was, it was interesting in America, New York, and Los Angeles especially. I was doing a Jay Leno show, I think it was, and coming past the Grauman's Chinese Theatre, which is a very famous cinema on Hollywood Boulevard, and just there was a...
No, all the handprints are. All the
yeah,
handprints,
that's right, yeah. So there was a line of people, easily a mile and a half long.
Whoa.
Half of them with lightsabers and stuff, and dressed up in rubber
But that was just the working girls.
masks and stuff. That was just my fan club.
And I mean,
But that's quite intimidating, you
Yeah.
know, when you think, oh my gosh.
and do they all expect you to know this language we were talking about earlier? Because they're all well versed in it.
Sure, yeah. And I've skimmed through a couple of the books, and it's like, wow, this is, oh yeah, I'm from here. Oh yeah, that's me. It's, I just don't follow the stories. I haven't quite clued into the whole
backstory.
the outer rim, the inner rim of
Yeah.
all these planets, you know. Coruscant, I know, is the center of the universe.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that.
And the coordinates are 000. You
Yeah.
know that.
Oh, everyone knows that. Tell us something they don't know. What sort of man is George Lucas? I mean, every time I see these films, I think, God, this has come out of this chap's, his imagination. He's created this world. What kind of, is he a regular guy? I'm going to meet him. So is he?
He's... Sorry, George. I think he's wonderful. He seemed to me when we were dragging very, very laid back, and like a lot of powerful people, they don't show the power. They don't have to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, I see what you're
Think of that. And his knowledge of cameras and stuff is like phenomenal.
Oh, he knows all about cameras.
So you know, we'd be doing scenes to be 3, 4, 5 cameras. And people would say, George, shouldn't Liam sit here and then look out this way, a camera right? Say, no, because I'm going to use this camera, and you should exit this frame. But throw a look that way for...
But how do you differ from other people you've worked, you know, other great directors you've worked with? Is there a different Lucas style of directing?
Well, he's, I would say his style is something that I admire. He employs you to act. He's the director, and he expects you to act. And it's as simple as that. I love that school. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the... I think Qui-Gon should be feeling lonely. It's none of that stuff.
No, none of that.
It's just move to the chair, move back, and speak a bit faster. Maybe speak a little slower. Perfect. Love that kind of direction.
Did you ever get cross with it?
No,
Frustrated?
no, I didn't.
Anytime you think, oh,
no.
what am I doing?
Because screen acting is about learning how to wait, and that's... I believe that maxim, you know?
Okay, well, our viewers now are going to have to wait a little bit longer. To see a little bit more of you. I should be talking to you a little bit later. Right now, it's Channel 4, you're watching the Big Breakfast, where life starts at 7 every morning, your working week. Liam Neeson, ladies and gentlemen. More from Live in a While. Oh, yes. Now, that was news and weather right there, like you wanted. Okay, do you know what? There's a disturbance in the force in the shed this morning. I sense a presence. A presence I've not felt since about 10 minutes ago when he was also here talking to me. Liam Neeson's here. I've just got to clear up one thing. Is it true that when you're doing the lightsaber fight scenes with Ewan McGregor, you were both making the...
Yeah, the first time we had to knock out a few of these robots, you know?
Were you a fan of the Star Wars films? And were you a fan of the original trilogy?
The first one I was, especially. Yeah.
I like the second one. The second one's fantastic.
But then it ends up with those little teddy bears.
Ewoks.
Oh, please.
Do you know what? It's always if you ask any girl which is their favourite Star Wars film, they go, "This is Return of the Jedi."
Yeah.
I love those Ewoks.
I
love those
them,
Ewoks.
you know?
Do you know why that is? Because you're a man in a shed.
And that big,
it's your destiny.
And that big shaggy carpet. What was it?
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Actually, one of our cameramen, Phil, listen to this. You ready? Phil, please. Hey, baby. Do you know what? We've got some viewers' questions for you. First of all, Martin from London wants to know, how does George Lucas's directional style different from other ones we work with? I sort of covered that a little bit earlier. I have. Yeah. But again, emphasising I'm asking the questions the people want to know the answers to.
Okay.
Nick Weller from Newcastle asks, okay, you're a Jedi Knight then, what is the Force?
The Force?
What? Because there is actually an explanation of it in the film, isn't there?
What is not the Force, you know?
Oh, you're going Zen on us.
How long is a piece of string?
Ask what not the Force is. And that's the Force. Yeah. Nice. Okay, Steve from Hatfield asks, you tend to play very serious characters. Okay, Qui-Gon, Michael Collins, Oscar Schindler. Do you ever fancy doing a more comic role, a comic turn?
I did a comedy film with Sandra Bullock that's coming out next year.
What's it called?
It's called Gun Shy.
Gun Shy?
Yeah.
That's out next year.
And I'm terribly funny on it.
Are you really funny? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the experience?
I hope. No, it was great, yeah. But I wish I'd had this crew, you know?
Yeah, I bet.
A funny line.
They're a good lot, this lot.
Say a funny line, everybody's like...
Yeah.
These guys are great.
Oh, they're very responsive, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're like a sports car, waiting together. Okay, are there any other questions? Okay, do you know what? I'm going to ask you now. We like nothing more on the show than a tenuous and frivolous game. Today is no exception. Oh. So prepare yourself, Liam Neeson, to play Star Wars. Hey! Are you ready? Yesterday, we sent out one of our researchers into London to ask 100 people which star they thought was the biggest bore. Who do you think these people voted the most boring? We surveyed 100 people. Was it A, Keanu Reeves, B, Pete Sampras, C, Cliff Richard? Star Wars.
Oh, and I have to say...
Which one do you think the people thought? It's not your opinion, it's which one you thought the people would have said. You don't think this.
Pete Sampras, I guess.
Pete Sampras?
Yeah.
Well, it's someone that likes to watch Pete Sampras very closely. It's in fact Cliff Richard.
Cliff?
Wow. Yeah, I know. I think it's unbelievable as well. Cliff Richard took a massive 48% of votes. Wow. But I'd have said Pete Sampras as well, because he does strike me as someone that is quite dull.
I know. Sir Cliff's not boring either, right?
Isn't he? Have you met Sir Cliff?
No, the thing he does with the microphone.
Oh, that's fantastic. Whoa. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, I was a big fan of Cliff Richards.
You were not. You're going to confess that now in a shed with another man?
I know, I'm sorry.
Whoa, move away. Whoa, Cliff Richard fan. Morning, Cliff Richard fan. Liam Neeson in the house. Okay. According to the Boring Institute, who was the most boring celebrity of the year for 1998? Was it A, Jerry Seinfeld, B, Bill Clinton, C, Godzilla?
Godzilla?
No, do you know what? It was Bill Clinton.
No, really?
Seinfeld came 7th and Godzilla was 10th.
Wow.
Did you see the film Godzilla?
Yeah.
What do you think? It wasn't good, was it? So it wasn't good, was it?
No, it wasn't good.
Because ultimately I started siding with Godzilla.
I thought, why does this thing suddenly want to swim to New York?
Yeah,
Like, what's wrong with Tahiti?
yeah, somewhere nice.
Australia? No, must go to New York.
Yes.
Give birth to many babies. Let's knock down all those buildings.
Liam Neeson is Godzilla.
Well, they asked me to play it, but
To play Godzilla.
I
am going to New York. Okay. Do you know what? Liam Neeson, thank you very much for coming down today. Liam Neeson's been a star in the shed. Give him a big hand, please, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, do you know what? Now it's time to take a look at what's not boring in this morning's Sizzler. Ooh, it's hot. Hey!